And good afternoon, everybody, and welcome here to qualifying for tonight's race for the Camping World 400 for the 11th race of the season for the PCSRA Foster Series. After a crazy non-charter race this morning, getting ready for the qualifying with 42 drivers, and looks like we have our first driver up. That is the 11 of last week's winner, Sam Davis, running the FedEx 50th anniversary car this week on his Toyota. Our winner last week at Martinsville. And Ali Liera just came off pit road, so these two drivers are going to make their laps. Ali comes in this race 27th in the points. Sam Davis, however, comes in this race 3rd in the points. He's only a whopping 235 points behind Noah Platts, because Noah Platts has been kicking ass like crazy. Ali already had her first time lap because her pit stall was behind the start-finish line, so this will be officially her first time lap. So is Sam Davis. Glad to have qualifying back for quite some time. 27.337, Sam Davis's first time lap. And so far he is now the quickest. Of course, we've gone to cloudy conditions since then. Zachary Fitzwater just put a lap time in. There's Nathan Orman just coming out on the track in his Liberty University Camaro. Ormy is now 9th in the point standings coming into this race. Had a solid run last week. The Art siblings, Jesse and Sean. Jesse 5th in the point standing. Sean Art moved up to 29th in the points. As they're going by, that's Cody McGorvick. Jared Underhill just came up in front of Sean there. Careful, you two. The two rookie combatants last year in Triple P nearly made contact with one another. That would have... Oh, Jessie, what you doing there, honey? Jessie Art, who had her 18th birthday a couple of days ago, as of this recording. Nearly close call. There's the points leader, Noah Platts. There's Quentin Moore, David Heller, Jessica Shelton. There's Paul Minnick. Tori Gossett. There's Daniel Witter in 9th. Michael McInturf, who raced his way into today's race via the non-charter race. Of course, he's making his debut. There's Daniel Witter. William Brock, who is now making his second start of the year. Raced his way in. There's Nick Voiles in the Interstate Battery colors this week. Taylor Rankin there. There's Jamie Pintor, Seth Cole. Oh, we got a crash! We got a crash in qualifying, and contact! Shane Lake and Bradley Ream got together. Ormy's going super slow. What happened to Ormy? Oh, he got turned. Oh, he got turned by, looks like Jesse Art committed male abuse. Hooked the 21 into the Liberty University for. That's a hard hit. That's a hard hit for Nathan Orman. If he goes to a backup car, he will have to go to the rear of the field. Platts will more than likely have to go to the rear of the field because it did a lot of damage to the suspension. Oh boy. That was a little bit aggressive than what it needed to be. Shane Lake and Bradley Ream got together. I don't know how badly the damage is to Bradley Ream's car. I don't know if he's got a little hood buckle on that Pennzoil Ford. Shane Lake made contact. They were trying to avoid Nathan Orman, is what happened. There's Shane Lake. I don't know if he had to go to a backup car or not. Let's see how that happened between those two. Yeah, let's see. Yeah, you see, Ormy's trying to get out of the way. Bradley Ream didn't realize Shane Lake was trying to avoid the 24, and when they did, they made contact. They did get the damage on the right side of his car repaired. So it looks like that was close between Bradley Ream and Shane Lake. Both of them are lucky they didn't cause a bigger wreck and got into a backup car. I bet Ormy's not going to be too happy with Jesse Art for that one. And I don't think the points leader... Noah Platts will be happy with Jesse. That was probably way out of line if you ask me. And now Ormy unfortunately had to go to a backup car, so he will have to start at the rear of the field, which is too bad for Ormy. There's the hometown boy, Kyle Langland. This is the day version of the Ally Chevy, our winner earlier on this season. Kyle fell out of the top 10 of the points. Jesse Art has been given a warning for aggressive driving. For that incident with car 21 and car 24. There's Michael McInturf, who, as I said, raced his way in. He, Hergel, Arvin Alonso, and Fabian Tester are making their debuts. Seth Cole, William Brock, and Eric Stanbury have already made starts. Stanbury, it is his third. Brock is making a second. Seth Cole makes his fourth. And then Tester, McInturf, and Alonso are making their debuts. Kate Anderson, now the quickest lady in practice. Jared Underhill would be alongside. And the slowest are the two 2311 racing cars. Boy, their weekend cannot get any worse. And the officials have corrected me. Nathan Orman did not go to a backup car. They repaired the left side damage on his Liberty University car, but unfortunately the same could not be said to the 21 of Noah Platts, because he went to a backup car, which means Noah Platts will be going to the rear. So I do apologize to Nathan Orman for that little mistake. I thought he went to a backup, but they did get the car fixed. That could have been a lot worse for Ormy, to be fair with you. He's 33rd quick. Remember, Ormy's a former winner at Chicagoland in the Monster Energy Series. Shane Lake goes quickest. There he is. .772 for the bioethanol Chevy out of Richard Childress Racing. Want to give you an update while this is going on. Katie Lapham has been checked and released from the Infield Care Center. So has Donovan Updike. Oh, we got another crash! Oh, we got a big crash. Oh, Heather Gallant. Bradley Reed, Remy Crampton's upside down. Red flag immediately. Hold up. Now Ormy's wrecked. Now Ormy's going to a backup. Paul Medic is torn up. What in the flippin' world happened? Well, Ormy did get his car repaired, and, well... And Jackie Tang commits female abuse by turning the 7 around. Boy. Roof flaps deployed on the 7, and boy, that's a big hit. Right in the nose of that Spire Chevrolet, and it's not going to end for Crampton. right in front of Heather Gallant. My God, who was that? One of the 2311 cars just got lucky. There's Bradley Ream getting tossed. Ormy's qualifying went from bad to worse. My God, did you see the air on that 7 car? Look at that, ladies and gentlemen. That is insane. Watch this hit. Watch the hit, the 8. Wowzers. Oh my God, who was that in the the 45 of Daniel Witter? You are one lucky little lady because you nearly got killed. And then Ormy just didn't get by, so Ormy's now officially going to a backup car. And then there's where Paul Minnick gets a piece. Holy cow, what a bizarre.
Daniel, football.
That's a lot of damage. Well, now we know who's going to backup cars.
You know, find your food in the office. You want to eat it?
No. Let's not even go there.
Okay. Too much?
Yes, that was TMI, and I was recording that, keep in mind. So, Ormy's going to a backup, so is Minnick, so is Gallant, Crampton, Ream, and Gallant. That's 6 drivers I just documented. I actually need to write that down on my list. I'll have to do it after this session is over. And Jackie Tang's been called to the Foster Series trailer for that little aggressiveness. That was kind of foolish by by Jackie Tang. Way too early to have this happen. And unfortunately, it's going to send some drivers to the rear, as they will have to go to a backup car. Gallant was 31st, Ormy 33rd. Crampton is 41st, so it wouldn't matter to Crampton because she's already at the back anyway. Bradley Ream, where is he in the timesheets? I'm trying to find the 22. And I can't find the 22. Oh, he's 28th. Okay. So that means 6 drivers, unfortunately, will be going to backup machines and will be going to the rear of the field for the race later today. Or later tonight, excuse me. So that is a tough break for Nathan Orman. Just put in the freezer. Or put in the freezer in the office. So he can get cold. I don't like something that's melted where it goes all over the place. There's Remy Crampton in a backup car. That means I need to make a new list. I will need to do that right now. Save. So that was 24, 8, 7, 22... who did I say? 16. I'm trying to remember what was the last number. Minnick was supposed to start 8th, but in a backup car, we'll have to go to the rear of the field. So this is going to really shake up the lineup. So it was a 7... the 22, the 24, the 8. I'll have to go back through that replay. Oh, we got another one. Got another wreck. What on bloody earth is going on? Sean Hart's got problems. He must have been wrecked. Oh my God, male abuse. This time the 38. Hey guys, it's qualifying for heaven's sakes.
For heaven's sakes.
This is not the race, for goodness sakes. This is qualifying. Sean goes up into the wall.
Fucking Sean.
Ain't that for Senor Sean. Now Sean's not going to be too happy with the 38. Need to go back and find out who that 6 driver is I'm missing that had to go to a backup car. Maybe I'll find out in just a second. Ormy's already had to repair a car, and now he's already in a backup car. As a result, I'll have to find out who that 6th driver that had to go to the rear of the... Trying to think who is that 6th driver.
But yeah, there's this one part, I guess this guy said.
I'll have to look and find out. Okay, here it is. Okay, 8, 24, 12, 7, and 16. 8, 24, 7, 16. 8, 24, 7, 16, 22. Actually, correction, 5 drivers had to go to the rear of the field. Actually, oh, no. I take that back. 21 also will be going to the rear because they tore the suspension on that car. And then Shane Lake already had his car repaired, so he won't go to a backup car. I forgot the 21 had to go to a backup car. And now Senor Sean will more than likely go to a backup and have to start at the rear of the field, I think. I don't know how bad the damage is on his car. Let me check the rear end on the 77. It doesn't look like the damage is too bad. I think Senor Sean's going to be okay. So it looks like Sean did get his car repaired, so he will not go to a backup car. What a lucky break Sean just got, Sean Art. The same, however, cannot be said There's Shane Lake, the quickest. I know Remy Crampton will already be going to the rear, so is Nathan Orman. So Cody's going to be gaining like 5 or 6 spots. By the way, that person that talked over me when I said Sean got turned, that was my house manager, Andrew. Noah Platts was supposed to start 17th, but now in a backup car after the right front suspension went kabooey. He'll have to go to the rear of the field. Looks like Zachary Fitzwater went quickest. Yes, he did. 26.750 for the Gear Wrench Ford Mustang out of Stewart Haas Racing. What a good lap for Fitzwater. And he doesn't pick up on that last lap, but that is his fastest lap of the session. There's Chase Brooks. Brooks will now start 8th because of the 16 having to go to a backup car, and will have to go to the rear of the field as a result. As Fabian Tesser is coming back out on the track. Tesser, of course, raced his way in via the non-charter race. Tesser is the cousin to Cody Smart. And Cody is not having a good session. He's like 38th quick. Well, he was supposed to start 38th, but he'll be starting 33rd because of the drivers ahead of him that have gone to backup cars and will have to start at the rear of the field. But Zachary Fitzwater looking pretty good to get his first pole of the season. Fitzwater is 25th in points, so this would be a big pole for him. So here's the playoff scenarios if the playoffs were to start today. Platts, Hartnett, Davis, Sam Davis, Jesse Art, CJ Bracken, Nathan Orman, Kyle Langland, David Heller, and Zachary Taylor. Those 9 drivers inside the top 30 in points, their wins would count as of now towards a spot into the playoffs. The other 7 that get in via points, Cody Smart, Kaylee Rankin, Ian Griffith, Caleb Hobbs, Kate Anderson, Jalecia Kuzman, and Jackie Tang. They would be the 7 drivers that would make it into the playoffs from points. Sam Davis back out on the track. Jackie Tang will be sent to the back of the grid for aggressive driving. Jesse Art will also be sent to the back of the grid for aggressive driving. And possibly Tori Gossett. So right now, that number is starting to grow. Because we now have 9 drivers that... Whoa! Kyle Langland almost turned Jared Underhill. That would have screwed Jared Underhill big time. I think Kyle just made a rookie mistake trying to get to pit road. Didn't realize he almost wrecked Jared Underhill. And let me remind you, that's a Triple P panelist on top of that. Jared Underhill's probably saying to himself, not again. Nick Voiles up here in 3rd. Good run for Nicky Voiles. He has had a rough start to the year. Zachary Fitzwater looks like, as things stand, he will be your pole sitter for the Knights Camping World 400. Shane Lake will be alongside of him. Row 2 will be Nick Voiles and Kate Anderson. Row 3, Jared Underhill and Jalecia Kuzman. Row 4, Sam Davis and Chase Brooks, with the 16 going to the rear. Hartnett and Zachary Taylor will make up row number 5. That's it for qualifying here at Chicagoland. As we're waiting for the final results to pop up. Kyle's going back out on track. It's kind of pointless because practice is, qualifying is already over. All right. That's it. That is qualifying, ladies and gentlemen. So as I said, Zachary Fitzwater will be your pole sitter for the Camping World 400. You'll see tonight at 7:30 Eastern Time. Shane Lake alongside, and I've already gone through the top 10. Good qualifying for Hergel Arvin Alonso. He'll be 11th. There you see the rest of the results. As there you see at the bottom of the list. Remy Crampton already going to the rear. Cody McGorvick didn't have a good qualifying. So 9 drivers had to go to the back. 3 because of aggressive driving. Jackie Tang, Tori Gossett, and Jesse Art. The other 6 due to backup cars. Orme, Gallant, Crampton, Ream, Minnick, and Platts are the 6 drivers going to the rear in a backup car. So I will have the starting grid in the Discord when you see the video. So congratulations to Zachary Fitzwater on the pole. Can he turn that pole into a victory tonight? You'll have to tune in to find that answer out. So until then, bye-bye.